It's a Good Girl Sick.
Come on, baby.
Our podcast is a wonderland.
Get in your bed. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey. How you doing, Weasels? Which pound puppy is your favorite?
The black ones, yeah. I like them all.
This one is special because
The black and the white one, yeah.
these
Convenient.
check
That's
this
all
out.
colors.
These legs, when you squeeze them together, ooh, the
Nice.
ears go up.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But that's the
so
only
this
one.
one's from a different set.
Yeah.
I remember those. I guess maybe my sister must have had them.
I love them so much.
They're just very 90s. Like they're so, they're so
Yeah.
old.
Yeah.
They don't.
No, I took
They're
these from
old.
my house. Yeah.
They're sick.
And I also took a thong that I used to wear in high school.
Cisco, the thong song. Do you know
That song
that?
is awful. Thong, 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 thong.
He wants to see everyone's thong. I guess is the idea, right?
Thongs used to be so hot. People don't care about them anymore.
They're cool, right?
They
I'm
are cool.
down.
Yeah.
Am I connecting to the Wi-Fi? This is Patreon content. What is it? I can't remember.
It is. I don't even know what it is. 7HK. That one. Verizon.
I thought it was connected.
I'm gonna share a password.
Nice.
Well, it said that I was going to. Okay, the password is bus
Busk.
BUS
Yeah.
6 dash CAB dash PUFFY. Cool.
Patreon only. Get the password
To Miranda's Wi-Fi.
to Lena Dunham's Wi-Fi.
That's so funny.
Maybe you'll know the answer to this because I thought I was gonna drop your jaw with the Schumer Barbie thing,
Yeah.
but I didn't. But this is
Sorry.
Barbie related.
Okay.
Do you know why people are kind of lightly in Hollywood, apparently, women especially, are calling to not celebrate Noah Baumbach? Because Noah Baumbach, I think, was nominated for something for Barbie, right?
I don't know.
Well, anyway, do you know Jennifer Jason Leigh, the tall actress?
Pull her up.
All right. Wasn't prepared for this, but no, I'm just kidding. Of course. I knew her from Fast Times at Ridgemont High, but she's been in a bunch of things since. This is her now. And what has she
I
been
kind
in?
of recognize her, but not
Fast Times is her
really.
thing. She's in Fargo. She's done a lot of TV and stuff, but she
Okay.
looks much different young. She's old school icon.
Okay.
And she was married to Noah Baumbach.
Oh, okay.
And she was pregnant on the set, and he was shooting Greenberg with Ben Stiller and Greta Gerwig. Ever heard of her?
Okay. And then that's what happened.
Jennifer Jason Leigh. I
Her to the
know
curb?
you're pregnant and you haven't even had the kid yet. I break up with you. I want this one.
Oh my God.
And he got what he wanted. Thanks, Brett, for telling me about that one, babe. Isn't that wild? I mean, I had no
crazy.
idea.
I didn't know that either.
They swept that one under
Does
the rug.
Miranda know?
Mir-
Miranda, did you know this?
Yeah. Did you know?
Oh my God. Okay,
Um,
so he sucks. Miranda wants to fuck Greta Gerwig so bad. It's like their number one crush.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
She's cool. Yeah.
I mean, I get it. I get it
I just listened to her Mark Maron WTF.
with her.
Yeah, she's
And?
great. She's got a good head on her beautiful shoulders. She's just cool. She's no dummy. Not that I ever thought she would be. Whoops.
She looks, no, I'm not looking, sorry.
No, you're fine.
She looks good, and I like the headphones with her messy hair. And her,
You like picturing this with Marin?
Yeah.
I like picturing Marin. He's kind of little.
Yeah.
So I guess I can close this for a second. I've been going back to stand up.
Okay.
I have an announcement to make. Sorry, I blew it. I've been going back to stand up,
Mm-hmm.
and it's fine. It's I am the oldest person in the room. A lot of these are like hip people rooms and stuff, and that's fine. But a lot of them are kind of like queer rooms too. One that I've been frequenting a lot, and everyone's been pretty good. I wanted you to clear a joke with me. Someone made a
Okay.
joke, a trans joke.
Okay.
This
Were they
person, no,
they
they're
were-
straight,
Okay.
straight white,
Okay.
straight white, pretty girl goes up on the stage and says, "Hi. So I'm 6 foot tall, I know, and basically, so like I was like a model and, it made me something insecure. I don't even know. So like, but being 6 foot tall and being symmetrical and beautiful, you basically had like two options. I could be a model of that or transition. And I went like, just kind of like, cause it's half the people in the room are visibly gay. Sorry. And so I thought everyone would be kind of like, but everyone's like, and yeah.
So she's saying because she's tall, she should transition to be a guy?
Yep, because that's how it works, right? But no,
It's just like not even.
yeah, I know.
I thought she was gonna I thought you were gonna say something worse. That she was like gonna make a joke of like, because I'm so tall, people think I'm a trans woman,
Right.
which would not be okay. That's just stupid. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so just like, well, there's
I'm so tall, so I should transition.
yeah. And so this is dumb. And
First of all, 6 foot women are hot,
yeah, and they
and there's not that many of them.
right, but they totally exist. I mean, and especially here in New York, right? But yeah, so who really cares? Maybe I'm kind of the old guy in the room or something, but I've noticed that if people are even just kind of inclusive at all with queer stuff, everyone kind of more just is down, which is fine. But I wonder if
just
they're
not even
jumping
a
on a
joke.
thing. Yeah. So
She's not saying anything smart or critical or anything really that she should probably comment on at all. It's just not funny.
well, I found that, and I'm not saying it's necessarily like I'm not saying that it's a racist room, but I found that these rooms are usually white or whatever, but there aren't many straight up like black comedians, and so when I've noticed that it does get kind of awkward when black comedians will go up and they'll talk about stuff and people will be kind of offended even though they're not really breaking any of the rules. I have an example, and it's this guy came up. He was definitely he was queer, and he opened like, okay, so I don't really, it's funny I'm telling his joke. Maybe we'll put this out separately or something. Because, I don't really like dick, but I used to like dick when I was little. Me and my friend, we used to like suck each other's dicks when we were little kids. He's being funny, but he's also telling a true story. He's like, and then as I grew up, I started like women different more and stuff, but also boys and stuff sometimes too. And it's funny though, when we were basically his joke is like when we were sucking each other's dicks, it was like we got older and we started smoking weed together, and it was kind of similar because we both were kind of looking for our parents. And anyway, it's funny. It's his joke. It's not my joke, but people couldn't see past this. This was a true story, but they couldn't quite get it. They were just very quick to be offended, in my opinion, because of the delivery.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's
Or
an innocent story, and kids do that.
it was cool,
And
it
that's
was
funny.
It was
I
one
think
of the
that's
tightest acts of the night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a nice joke.
it was good, and I don't know. I could tell, but maybe I'm the wrong one. And I just think that I guess that's not necessarily the only contrast that exists. The girl telling the slightly
I just feel like straight people aren't funny.
What's that?
Straight people aren't that funny.
It's hard for them to be funny, and if I feel like when they
in these situations, especially like if they're not a profesh, okay,
totally,
it's so uncomfortable.
There's no point just because it seems to be happening and be. I guess I don't want to say popular, but for lack of a better term, it's seems to be in the news and everything right now. They feel like they can comment on it freely.
No, totally.
And it always comes out in an ignorant way, but maybe people are less educated than them and laugh. I have no idea.
I can't.
Welcome to CNN. It's just really whatever. And because they do this thing kind of at mics and in rooms, shows in general, comedy shows will do, all right, everyone, rules of the room, don't be racist, any ist or whatever. And then people are kind of lightly being, gay, queer people can be homophobic as much as they want. It's different, but then there are people, a lot of straight people, a lot of dudes who are pretty sexist and, kind of just disgusting and nothing redeeming, no comeback to it. No real
comment.
Yeah. It doesn't resolve itself. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to stand up. So I don't really know what's going on with that. I might just throw it all into one prov or start doing stand up as one prov. Go up and use my open mic sets as like, all right, Bill Clinton, good, I like it. And I don't like it. One prov's I'm gonna be crafting it up there, and then kind of at the end of it come out with something.
Okay.
First minute will be crowd work, and then I'll kind of think, and that'll be a minute of me kind of silence. No, I'm kidding. Quiet, I'm thinking. Hi, honey. You know, and then I have a whole scene and the crowd goes wild. Don't steal this.
And we have to throw the musical performance in there somewhere as well.
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, whenever you want to jump on and be the Sonny and my share.
Okay.
Or who else is there?
That's a pair.
Who's the guy from Will and Grace? And his husband, what's his name? What's that guy's name? Sean something? He's a brat.
He is a brat. What is his name?
Sean Higgins. No, it's Sean.
I think it is Sean.
Jack. His name's Jack. He's jacked. He was jacked.
I never watched Will and Grace.
It's great. It's a great way to learn about gay
Wait,
people.
is Deborah Messing on that show?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's... No.
Wait, what?
Robert, she's done.
All right, we'll put a...
Wait, Deborah Messing? I'm serious. It's that bad. That's it's that bad.
What did she do?
She's
Her and her and the other guy.
No, not her. No, not her and Eric Cormack.
Okay.
McCormack. He's cute. Wait, did he? I don't think he did anything bad, but no, she's going crazy with the pro-Israel, and it's so offensive.
Oh, okay. No, I had no idea.
No, she's. I'll tell you. I'll tell you off mic. It's not a funny topic at all.
This is a pretty serious episode. You know.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen. I've got pulled up a. So I don't know. I wasn't gonna try to do a parody song. It's always awkward, but I did write out the full lyrics of this, and this one doesn't seem that hard to sing. So I have one about me going back to stand up that I wrote right before I came here.
That's fun.
Let's mute this and stuff. But yeah. Podcast is one. Someone wrote to me, Hector, I think. Was that he can't give me compliments? Also, he did say, "Don't talk about me on your podcast." But he said, "Is that you singing?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Oh, I know you like it. It's okay. You're proud of your brother. You remember your big brother. I taught you how to play baseball. You know, I remember when you went as high. I'm not saying you're as tall as this, but
That's so funny.
I had a joke I wanted to remember about swimming out of my dad's testicles that I put in my story a couple days ago, but I didn't remember it. Yeah. And then I did tell my joke last night about Dracula when he's. Do you think when Dracula's done drinking the blood, he gives the body to his mummy friends so they can eat the penis and the testicles as spaghetti and meatballs with marinara sauce? Maybe they can use the blood as marinara sauce. Even though he's like kind of a. Well, see, I don't know. I don't want to be, being in these rooms. Is Dracula's kind of a queen? And
yeah.
I mean, is Dracula straight?
It doesn't seem like it. There's something going on.
Beazle, save that for the Halloween episode. We're gonna get the sexualities of all the monsters.
Okay.
Does anyone jump out to you?
We'll definitely let's talk more about Thriller next time, or next Halloween too.
Sorry, it's like spit water all over my 2014 MacBook Air. Okay, so you can open those up. Maybe you want to. I gave you the lyrics because I thought it'd be more funny if you were able to read them as I sang them, and also if I mess them up and choke, we can just talk them. But this song is called Stand. Yeah, Stand Up. Going back to Stand Up.
That's funny.
I'll start it over because I don't have my lyrics pulled up. But Stand Up, I'm back. I'm doing mics. And the rooms are awkward. I think I'm too old. I don't think they like me. And me partner said, well, maybe they do. You could be wrong. So I'm just keeping to go back. But I guess these are kind of insecure thoughts that happen while I'm waiting at the mics. Sometimes I do feel like they put me last, even though I got there early before everyone else and ordered a Diet Coke like a normal man. Diet Cokes are manly. They're 0 calories. And so why not instead of getting a Coke? Anyway, sorry, why am I telling you that? I've told you this many times.
It's okay.
Leah said that I'm autistic because I tell people things even if they don't care.
First of all, I care.
That's okay. No, thank you. You don't have to. That was a trap, I know, but
no, I do care. You can tell me as many times as you need to. That's
About
okay.
Diet Coke, no calories.
Yeah, honestly, most people in my life have ADHD and or autism, and they tell me the same things and the same stories over and over again. And I usually just pretend like I'm hearing it for the first time.
I love it.
And
Hey, whoop, excuse me, wait. Do you know who does that to me? It's like I'll start it over. No, sorry. I do that to Bev and Joe all the time, and I'm so sorry. And I can tell in their eyes that they've heard it, and they're so nice. And then I don't know what to do, and I'll like, and then I'm like, and then a car drove by, and I walked. I end the story.
Yeah.
But I'm so sorry. I always do it. I don't know why. I think I just want to talk to them. I'm sorry. Okay. By the way, Pete Wentz, I like him. On the last episode,
We called him
I just wanted to
scumbag.
talk about, they say I'm no good at jokes, but they're worse. And then, wait, hey, I've got a Who Farted in Jonah Hill weighs a ton. Way down the list, I saw you put my name. Tonight is full of crowd work. Is their first mistake, and now I'm two one-liners and a fat joke. Do you think it was too dark? Yeah, my dad joke. These jokes are all I have, so I'll riff them. Why is every alt comic now bi? Fuck that. Stand up on the stage one last time. Stand up all the guys with skinny jeans. This is the way you look when you find out Mark Maron loves me. That's it. You guys are really mean to me in those rooms. Actually, brought up a lot, even singing that.
Do you think it was too dark? My dad joke is my favorite.
Thank you, and you can keep that.
Thank you. That's good.
And we'll put the lyrics up on the screen.
2 one-liners and a fat joke.
2 one-liners and a fat joke. Do you think it was too dark? Yeah, my dad joke. Should we do an acoustic version?
Acapella.
Oh, yeah. I hate those acapella intros to like, oh, they're so fucking obnoxious. Like, tell me a pop song that you like. Big Girls Don't Cry, right? Yeah. Like the smell. It'd be like, the smell of your skin, it lingers. It's just shut the fuck up. Anyway, sorry.
We have to watch the Glee Michael Jackson episode.
I'd love to.
We would have so much fun doing that together.
I'm suing this cup company. Like those two people are suing Madonna because it keeps splashing water in my. But yeah, that I do, not to toot my own horn, but I'm 2 one-liners and a fat joke is my favorite one.
It's funny
Because I told a Jonah Hill fat joke last night.
What was it?
The first one, and
end?
no.
Aw.
Well, here's the thing: is I prefaced it with
Wait, what one was it?
I said something like along the lines of like, I started it like this, but I don't think they believed me. My weight for the last 10 years has fluctuated so much. Literally, I weigh 100 more pounds than I do now. But I mean, that is kind of how I deliver it. So I think, and then I said, so I guess I'm pretty lucky for winning the bid on Jonah Hill's storage locker that he left, unattended or something like that. Because he's always changing size, and I said, and speaking of Jonah Hill, and Jonah Hill was so rude to his girlfriend. I mean, it's incredible that he could even got her. She's like a perfect 10, and he's whatever the last number on the scale is. Crickets. There's always one person.
No,
it's always the last person you want to be laughing at that joke.
People feel like they can't laugh at fat jokes.
Well,
But Jonah Hill sucks.
I worked it in. I prefaced it by maybe giving myself a little bit of room, no pun intended, to make that joke. And I just don't think that they believed that it was thanks. But I want to thank a doctor at NYU who really, I'm just joking, changed me. There's this guy that goes up and he used to weigh a lot more, and he's Australian, and he tells basically completely fat jokes about himself the whole set. But he goes, okay, that was a joke. Whoops. He's just new to it, and I love him. I tried to connect with him, and he ran away. I'm really socially awkward. So yeah,
That's
but it could have been my 2 one-liners and a fat joke. Yeah. So, but we can go back and do the studio version, acoustic acapella version of that too. But I wrote that right before I got here.
We are the world.
Why is every alt comic now bi?
We are the children.
Did you like that?
Yeah,
'Cause
it's true.
They just say that so they can make gay jokes so rude. This is the way you'll look when Mark Maron when you find out Mark Maron loves me, he's gonna love me. I'm going on WTF. I don't care if he's 90.
I believe in you.
Thank you. No, I know. I don't
We'll
know.
be interviewing Martin Scorsese and Fran Lebowitz together, like a double date.
I wish that would be my dream.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And Quentin Tarantino.
Oh
He's
my
cool with
God.
Gerwig. He's cool with me.
Oh my God.
I mean, he is.
They hold beers together?
She said she's. Are they holding beers in that picture
Yes,
together?
they're each holding a beer.
And his face is like, I'm not. I know I pick on John Mayer for this all the time, but Quentin is visibly drunk. Like he hasn't had water that day. He had breakfast and coffee, and then he went right to the him.
Yeah.
He's so dumb. He probably like drives around like the car from Pulp Fiction, drunk. Pull him over. Can I have your autograph? No, yeah, he's a lush. But that picture of Gerwig, I mean, she seems like she's so happy to be with
Yeah.
QT.
Yeah.
Cutie.
Yeah. QT. I can't.
He's a bad boy.
And he is a bad boy.
But he's forgiven. I don't know. Somehow he made it. He squeaked through. Who else is like Chevy Chase is like back somehow? You know, everyone's
What do you
back.
mean he's back? What's he doing?
Like
he's
everyone
just on
likes him.
He's posting
He's
on
on
Instagram.
Instagram, and everyone likes him.
And you like all of it.
I like it all, but like then like you know Reese Witherspoon would be like so cute or like something, you know. For example, I'm not
Yeah.
saying Reese, you know.
Yeah.
So, was there anything else that you wanted to talk about? Where at? Do you want to know?
Yeah.
12.
12. Okay, cool.
Run the clock. Let's run the clock. Let's run the clock. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's try to go for like 20 more minutes.
Do you think it will? It was too dark. My dad.
We can talk about anything.
Okay, so the verse I did mess up. I just want to get it out because it kind of. They say I'm no good at jokes, but they're worse. I've got a hey who farted and Jonah Hill weighs a ton. Anyway, that's it. Okay. I've got a hey who farted and Jonah Hill weighs a ton. You know, open up with the classic, which I don't say hey, who farted. It's so stupid.
You should open the set that way. That's so funny.
I have my set from last night. I'm not going to do the set, but I do think that I have a couple jokes I'm going to drop. Do you want to hear them
Yeah.
before they go to the graveyard, the joke graveyard?
Okay.
Okay. I was on my friend's podcast just being funny, and you know, and he said, well, don't you have a band? And I said, yes, I do have a band. And he said, do you want to plug your band? And I said, I can't wear acoustic. Again, one person. Ah! All right, just enough. It's worse when one laughs, you know. You know, I want to go to a psychic because I want to know if I'm going to have children or, you know, going to get married, have a happy life, but I can't find one that takes my insurance, which I think I told you that too. Again, that was crickets. Yeah, so that's going. I guess the Jonah stuff, I'll put it on the back burner for now. That's it. Oh no, yeah, no one laughed at this either. I said my friend's dating a lawyer, but he didn't tell me or anything. I was just, my roommate's dating a lawyer, but he didn't tell me. I just last night was lying in my bed and all of a sudden I heard, Rection. Boner in the court. I just thought of that. Maybe I should have done boner in the court. Right? That's my tag.
That's good.
That's
Don't
my
cut,
tag.
Wait, that one's staying?
No, that's a cut.
No,
But maybe
keep
if I do
going.
boner in the court.
Try it with boner in the court.
Thank you for the tag. That's what it's called when another comedian's like, in that joke, you should say this at the end.
Yeah, try it with boner in the tag. Don't cut it yet.
Mark Maron the other night did a joke and he's like, I don't know if that's working. And then he got upset. And what famous comedian gave him a tag? It's not Chris Boulder. Chris Rock. Yeah, Chris Rock.
Oh my God.
Chris Graphite? Is that a rock or is that like a platon? I don't know. My girlfriend's a scientist, so I don't want to fuck that up. You know, like CO2. Like, I mean, the only thing I really care about, like my scientist girlfriend knowing about, is like the potion for love. You know, because
Do you have
She got
Valentine's
me.
Day plans?
sex with a capital S.
Nice.
No, yeah, of course I do. June 7th.
January 6th.
June 7th. Yeah, January 6th. Wait, I
It's
thought
February
Valentine's Day passed January
14th.
6th.
You have 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's my new joke. God damn it, my girlfriend's so mad at me because, you know, Valentine's Day passed January 6th, so I forgot about it. Really important day. Oh, but you let the guy make the trans joke, the girl. Wow. Damn it. I guess she's got my tight 5 for Letter Jacket. David Letter Jacket. New guy in town.
Oh my God. Curb comes out on Sunday, so you're going to have to come to the birthday party, and then we'll put Theo to bed, and then after that, we'll watch Curb. But no, you should come over after bedtime and watch Curb with us.
I love it. I can't curb the thought of, yes, I will come.
I wasn't kidding when I told you a 25-year-old yesterday asked me. I said something about Curb Your Enthusiasm, and I was wearing my George Costanza shirt. And he said, oh, is that, because I said it more than once, and he was like, why are you repeating that? And he's like, oh, is that a quote from Seinfeld? Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
wait, he didn't know Curb Your Enthusiasm was
he
the
never
show?
heard of it, and he'd never heard of Larry David before.
What about Larry Kramer? What an idiot.
Yeah.
Look, Curb runs because Seinfeld walked, okay? The show. No,
I
just
can't
kidding.
wait to see JB Smoove again.
I know, I bet he's looking...
And Vince Vaughn. I love those guys. I love those guys.
Yeah, they did a really fun photo shoot. Wasn't that cool?
You're going to love
That photo shoot of all
Yeah,
them?
you're going to love watching me watch that new content, because I get so...
Yeah.
I love them so much.
I mean, Curb. I've seen a lot of it, but I haven't seen. There's so much of it, and I'm dying every time I watch. It's the funniest show I've ever seen. There's no question. It's fucking hilarious.
You know what comes out on Valentine's Day that I know your partner watches, and I don't think you've joined from start to finish, but I suggest this year you
What?
do. Love is Blind. It comes out on Valentine's Day. The first group. Please, Robert, it's so funny.
I was
These
hoping you were
people
going to
are
say just like
crazy.
that.
What's that?
Sex in the City.
Oh. Forgot about it. No, but they cut Sarah Ramirez's character, the non-binary.
Good.
Well,
She sucks, right?
It was so funny. The character was. So
Didn't everyone hate her? Like the
Yes.
gays. Everyone,
Yes.
yeah, the community hated her.
Yeah.
But did they kill her off or what?
Yeah. I don't know. They just.
Electrocution by microphone. Isn't she a DJ or something, or like a Stern type?
I don't remember what the job was.
She was a podcaster.
They.
Oh.
Okay, that's a big part of it.
God, cut that out.
Okay. It was so funny, but yeah, I'm sad about that. But there's
Wait, you're sad about what?
that they won't be in it anymore because
Oh,
I loved. Like I
thought
think
you
I
hated them.
Yes.
Okay.
But it was one of those things that I feel like it was like love to hate. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I
Like,
thought they
'cause
were
it was
unbearable.
funny.
Okay,
It is
okay.
unbearable, but in a fun way.
Is there a peeing in the face or
Carrie has to. Yeah, Carrie has to pee in the bed a little bit, and it's Sarah Ramirez's character's fault. It's Che's fault. Because Che's supposed to be taking care of Carrie after a medical procedure or something, but they're making out with Miranda in the kitchen, and Carrie wets herself
Oh, okay, all right, so okay.
because she's getting neglected. By
And
Che.
that's like Carrie Bradshaw's like a priss, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like so, like that is like the last. Okay, I love it.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's sexy.
Yeah.
Wait, we got way off track. I'm sorry.
What were we
Love
talking
is
about?
Blind. The reason I can't watch it is because, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe I am. It seems like they're just sitting in a room and they're like talking to silhouettes.
Okay, so
It
they
looks
talk through the
boring.
wall, but that is only for the first few episodes. Okay, and you know, I mean, you know the premise. They don't. They get engaged without having seen each other. So the first time that they meet, when the doors open and they see each other, they're engaged.
Yeah.
And you can see it on their faces. They're either, you can tell immediately they're attracted to them or they're not.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the whole part that you wait for, right? Is the reveal?
Yeah, the reveal.
When does that happen?
Pretty soon into
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
And then they have to live together and
Yes.
stuff. Yeah.
And then they decide if they're going to get married at the altar.
You know, actually, I have watched some of that, and it makes me feel bad because a lot of the times, when one of them will come find out that the other one is poor,
Yeah.
They're like-
that happened last season for
yeah,
sure. Yeah.
to a guy,
Yes.
right? Obviously, I related to him, and it was just like, this is so
She
sad.
sucked, though,
He had
but
such
yeah.
a poor guy mentality. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But that would be hard to. I mean, I
you
understand.
know, we're the kind of people who that wouldn't affect our romantic relationships,
Mm-hmm.
but some people it really does. Especially women, and I guess especially men too. Like straight relationships, I feel like in like traditional sense, like oh my god, they put money is so, I can't imagine
Right.
valuing that as a priority in my relationship.
It's weird. I remember being, 25 or something like that. And a lot of my friends who are in straight relationships were like we're getting shit from their girlfriends about like, well, what are you going to do? Like for your like career? Like, what are we in like 5? It's like, what? Yes, I know maybe I should think about it, but like, hey, fuck you. What are you talking about? Want to buy a house? You're 25.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
had breakfast at Dunkin' Donuts this morning. Me too. But, just think about it. It's a lot to ask of a, it's what, very patriarchal. Is that a word?
Yeah.
I mean, like, what are we going to do? I don't know. That's
Yeah.
why it's a very suburban, small town mindset.
Yeah.
Because here's what's going to happen. Maybe I shouldn't say this. You're going to buy the house, you're at 30, and guess what? You're going to need a lot of food in that house. And you're not going to be able to walk out of that door one day. That's what I think is going to happen to me. I pledge allegiance to not be fat. No, I was kidding. Okay, no. That's awful.
That's so funny. You won't be able to exit the house.
Get the mail. Okay, this is like awful. But you know what? This would probably get a laugh last night at the mic. The way those people were running things.
Oh my God. That's funny.
Robert Klump.
But every time.
I know. You think it would change.
Robert Klump is so funny.
Maybe I can get the woman at the DMV. Sorry, the person at the DMV. Why did I say they were a woman? I mean, I don't know. Was that maybe I can get the professional at the DMV to throw Klump on there at the end if I tell her my story about my father, Father Garcia. And I don't even know what. Yeah, I just like. But you have a picture? No. That's the thing. No, not even a picture. Give me your card. Would you say Klump? Yeah. Have you seen Nutty Professor? Oh, I thought I knew that name from somewhere. Yeah. And can you be capital K? Sorry, I feel like a jerk making you because you're doing it for free. You do it for free too. Yeah. No father. Okay. Yeah, that's right.
That's
You're
so
listening to Life's
funny.
Pretty Good Lately podcast, and I'm Robert Klump. No, I'm kidding.
I like Robert Klump.
Those people who have such obvious fake last names,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I can't even think of anyone.
Yeah.
Well, Tom Cruise. Barack Obama, according to Donald Trump, how dare you?
Oh
No,
my
Obama's my
God.
friend of the pod. Shook my hand a couple times.
No.
Yeah. Yep. Shook Obama's hand, got him into office. I did. Well, it's not a couple days right before he was elected the first time. I think I told this on the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah. Met him in New Hampshire. Didn't want to. I was at McDonald's. He was behind me. Can you hurry up? Hey, can you wait? Well, Michelle and I, a couple regular folks. And I said, "Hey, I don't have to listen to you." And then you can cut me in line, Michelle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Brock gets a whistle too, but he did actually kill more people in office than George Bush. So you tell me, where are your paintings?
Oh my God. Okay.
And Ellen, why did you bring him on? Sorry, this is like a political podcast these days.
These days.
Do you know how Red Scare ends their podcast?
Uh-uh.
See you in hell. See you in hell. Bye. And their intro is, "We're back. We're back."
That's funny. I didn't know they talk like that.
Vocal. Yeah, that's what everyone makes fun of them for, being dumb.
That's cool. We
Mhm.
should try to talk like that the whole episode. I would be so annoyed.
I love to. This is how my brother thinks that. It's basically my Drew Barrymore impression, but this is how my brother thinks I talk when I'm performing, which is so weird. This is my normal voice. Why do you talk like that? I don't. No, but he does. You.
I know.
You were on speakerphone. No, but talk normal. What do you mean? Like what? Like what? Now? That sounds a little bit better. Like literally like that. Pitch it down, buddy. God damn it! I feel bad for his son when he starts going through puberty.
Oh my God. Puberty, I can't.
I'm going to send you a guy. His name's Michael Jackson. He's not going to judge you on how high or low your voice is. Are we done? Should we be done? Or I don't know.
Yeah,
we don't have to be.
How long is it?
1:30.
1:30?
1 hour 30.
Yeah, we can probably get 240s out of that, at least.
Unless wait, I mean, I don't wait. There's anything. I mean, I don't want to stop. I mean, I did talk about seeing Michael J. Fox. Michael J. Frogs. I haven't seen any movies. I'm so sorry. Wait, what's your favorite movie of 2023? First thing comes. You're like, I'm asking. First thing that comes to your head, or that you saw, or do you want to do 2023?
No, let me think about it because I can't remember, but I know I saw a movie that I really loved. What was it?
I did not see Oppenheimer. Did you see Oppenheimer?
No,
But you saw Poor Things, right?
no.
Oh, I thought you
I
did.
don't have my AMC Stubs membership anymore, so I
Damn.
don't go to the movies anymore.
So I've only seen a couple new movies this year. I have my I just thought of my best one.
What was it?
It was is it okay if I go first? Dream Scenario
I
with
don't
the
know what that
Nicolas
is.
Cage movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had it was a movie by this kind of breakout director. He only ever had one. I think he's a where's Oslo?
Germany.
Is it? Yeah, so he's from there, and he's a director, but he made one before called Sick of Myself. It's like a horror movie, and this movie stars Nicolas Cage. He's a very normal guy. He's a professor and he works at a college, and he starts showing up in people's dreams, and he's very passive in their dreams as something bad is happening to them a lot
Okay.
of the time.
Cool.
Initially, he's just there actually, and something is kind of weird is happening to them, but as it goes on, bad things are happening to them, and he's very passive. But everyone's like, oh my God, I know you. And so he becomes a celebrity, but he's otherwise this really normal kind of dorky guy. He's kind of an insufferable person. And then in the dreams, he starts like killing people
Oh, cool.
and shit. And so
And shit.
he starts like, they want him to like not teach at his school and all this stuff. He's like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just showing up in their dream. Anyway, I loved Nick Cage. It was great to see him back, and he was acting his ass off. It was like sounds lame, but it was a very classic Nick Cage performance because he did everything. He was very funny and pathetic, and he was very scary.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And he's wearing prosthetics, but you can't really even tell. They did a good job. Dream Scenario.
I thought of my favorite. It's May December. I loved that movie. I loved everything about that movie.
Yeah, I want to see it.
The acting was really good. I liked the music, the story. I loved everything.
So Todd
It
Haynes
captivated me.
Yeah,
I want to watch it again.
I just listened to a review, which sucks because I haven't watched it. But I was trying to remember what else Todd Haynes has directed.
Carol.
Oh, okay, cool. I just haven't seen that either. But I was on.
May December's way better than Carol.
Okay, cool. Because he
IMO.
didn't write it. It's the
Oh.
first one he's directed, apparently. And so I thought this was interesting. You know Kate Berlant, the comedian?
Mm-hmm.
Her best childhood friend wrote the screenplay for May December.
Oh, cool.
Who's, like my age. Young for someone who, I don't know, maybe wrote a movie. Maybe
She's
not
hot.
that young.
She's cool.
Kate Berlant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love her.
Yeah, me too.
I went to go see John Early in
Mm-hmm.
LA, and she jumped up on the stage and they did a show together. And she
Nice.
was, I mean, they're so good together, but she's so good. And yeah, she's insane. I
Yeah,
love her. I fell in
yeah.
love with her that night.
Nice.
I remember she was wearing green pants and like a black top, and she was like, I look like I'm serving. And John Early's like, oh yeah, like a waiter. She's like, no, like serving. Like, yes, sir, yeah, sir. She's just like so crazy. Yeah, I love her.
Yeah, me too.
She's in a Quentin Tarantino movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I still have to watch this. I will someday.
It's stacked.
I will someday.
And Brad's sober now.
Okay, whatever. Fuck Brad Pitt. Fuck Amy Schumer. Fuck
I got
Deborah
a couple more
Messing.
fingers.
Deborah
Yeah,
Messing.
That's Messing.
Fuck
We'll
Mayim
cut
Bialik.
it. Who?
Mayim Bialik.
Who's that?
That actress in this bitch
Okay.
who hosted Jeopardy. She just right. It was
No, I
Jeopardy.
trust you. I trust you. Next.
You throw one in there.
Oh, Jack Antonoff. Lena. No. Lena doesn't.
Fuck.
Gaza.
Fuck Joe Biden.
Where's Army? No. That's complicated. No, we're going political. Who are the people that who's the guest who showed up at Madonna's concert?
Oh, Amy Schumer.
Fuck Amy Schumer. Oh yeah, sorry,
We already did that
Amy
one.
Schumer. Like how I legitimately forgot. That's funny. Yeah, fuck Schumer. I mean, fuck Birbiglia, obviously.
Okay.
Fuck all that stuff. But you know,
Fuck all that
but
stuff.
people who do deserve a big old fuck
Fuck
you.
Chevy Chase.
He was sick. Sick of hanging around with Donald Glover in this edit community. Who wouldn't be? That kid's
Yeah.
a punk. Even
Yeah.
though, I don't know. I want to give him a second chance. Where are you at with DG?
I
Lover?
haven't consumed any of his content since Community, really.
What about This Is America? Did you like? I mean, I don't know. Good. I get it. I support the message.
That was a big deal at the time.
But
What has he done since then? That was like also 2018.
Atlanta.
Oh, I never watched Atlanta.
Me neither. But Brett Easton Ellis loves it, and I'm not saying it's not good. He just sometimes when there are attractive dudes in a show, he watches them more. I think it
I
is a
see.
good show. I've heard
Yeah.
it's very good.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I want to get back into Glover.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, he did. Sorry. Now I'm just talking about Donald Glover. Maybe we've already talked about this. He did a stand-up special called Weirdo that is really hard to watch.
Why? I didn't know that.
He just did it when he was like in Community. I think they just offered him a stand-up special because he was popular. But he's
Nice.
not really, at that time at least, he was not like a seasoned stand-up. So it's really bad. Like it's not even jokes. Like he'll be like, I walked up and there's like a pile of shit, and I was like, what? Like what? Why? And like it's not even. And just, you know, he's a celebrity, so he can just get away with it. But
That sounds
I don't
uncomfortable.
know. It is. And I mean, he's a baby. It's okay. He'd probably kick my ass for saying this. I talked to my friend on the phone the other day who lives in Maine, and he said, he said, what are you doing? And I said, walking around Brooklyn. He said, oh, have you seen Zoe Kravitz?
Just,
I mean, yes, but he's like, I love her. Oh, she's so fucking hot.
she is, but that's funny.
I know.
I wish.
I have.
Where?
In Williamsburg, on like that street. I think I'm like, on like Briggs, when it starts to go up
Nice.
towards the way up toward the bridge.
What was she doing? What was she wearing? Who was she wearing?
It was the summer. She was alone. She's skinny as hell, right?
Yeah,
She was wearing.
she's actually really recognizable.
She was wearing one of those dresses that's like a piece of like leather
Yeah.
with like really thin straps,
Nice.
and it was like super super hot. And then she had part of it. It was, I think it was at least like exposed the whole side. And everyone was staring at her. She had
Nice.
sunglasses on. She had like her hair was all like looking good. She looked like a movie star because she is.
Totally.
And but like still like very thin and very like minimal, like minimally dressed. And she had like a bag.
Cute.
She was chilling. And then I saw her, and then I rode by her like 2 days later in the same exact area. And she had like sweatpants on and like a tank or like a small shirt, and she was arm in arm with someone. I couldn't tell who it was.
Nice.
I was with Mike.
Channing
my
Tatum.
friend, like, yeah. Oh wait, are they together?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a cool couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've already said that. I'm sorry.
That's cool. Okay.
Thank you so much for listening. My stand-up album will be out by the end of the year. It's my goal. It's called Running the Light. Or alternately might be called One Ticket to Heaven. Thank you so much. Is there anything you want to plug?
Yeah, please subscribe to our Patreon, patreon.com/lifesgoodpod.
And
Yeah.
go vegan. And we'll see you homosexuals later. Thanks so much.
Thanks. Okay. Nice. That's funny. That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
I miss doing that.
I know.
It didn't.
Our podcast is a wonderland.